Welcome back to Chipmunk Crafting Corner. I'm still working on my quilt set that I got from Walmart.com, and we still have the Woodland Critters print left. This is going to be our baby nest bed, and I hope you have fun making it. I've been working over a week trying to figure out the easiest way to make this. It's really easy to make your own pattern for the size that you want. I found it was easier to make the little bed part first. I made mine 20 inches across and 28 inches up and down, and I folded it like this and curved my corners around, and it made a very nice little pattern for the inside of my bed. And then I laid it down on another paper, and then I measured 7.5 inches all the way around, and that makes my whole pattern. It makes it easier drawing the bed part having this separate. So here's my full-size oval pattern for the inside of the baby bed, and all I did was made sure I have enough room all the way around the outside, and then I traced it all the way around, and then I measured 7.5 inches all the way around, and this makes the pillow part of your bed. I have everything traced down where I'm going to sew, and this is quilt material, but you can use any kind of fabric that you want to make your baby bed, and you can also change the size if you want one smaller or a little bigger for playtime. I'm going to flip this inside out so that my lines that I drew are on the inside. Get that lined up pretty good. Okay. I decided to use satin blanket binding to make the casing that I'm going to run a ribbon through and cinch it up, which pulls up the sides to your bed. Make sure you leave a little bit extra hanging down, and you're going to put this on the inside to make the casing on the inside. So if you can see, I've got a layer of fabric. I've got my casing right here. It's folded over, and I'm going to pin this all the way around. And this is going to make the casing to put a ribbon through when we get all done. So I'll go ahead and pin this all the way around. Okay, let me finish up this little bit of stitch. Okay, I've gotten all the way around. Taking out all my pins. And let's see how we did. We have to turn this inside out. Let me get this done and I'll be right with you. Okay, I've got it all turned right side out, and we have a nice satin casing all the way around that we're going to put some ribbon through, which will tie the sides up of our baby bed. The next thing we're going to do is sew the line where the bed part is in the bottom. So we need to make the pillow part. So you're going to sew. You should have your line right there that you drew. And just sew all the way around. If you want to stuff the bed part, then leave a little opening up here and stuff it how much you want to put in there, and then sew it up. I'm going to put a few pins in the middle so that the fabric doesn't move around too much. I just want to make sure I get a good seam for that bed. Okay, let me finish this up. There we go, we're all finished with the inside. And what I plan on doing with this bed is making a separate little bed insert to put in here, which you might want to do because we all know how babies are, and if you have to clean up, it might be easier just to take the little bed out and wash it. So anyway, we've got the inside sewed, we've got the outside sewed, we've got our casing here. The next thing is to stuff. This box of stuffing right here, I got quite a while ago, but I got it through Walmart.com. And it's 5 pounds of stuffing. I used some of it for the baby nursing pillow. And it's under $20 to get it ordered online and delivered to your house, as long as there's $35 worth of merchandise on there. They'll deliver it for free. I found this was the best price for the stuffing. So all we got to do is start stuffing this little bed. It's going to take me a little while, so I guess I better take another break and just stuff. Here we go. I've got my little baby bed all stuffed, and all I have to do is hand sew the end, and I'm going to trim the ribbon. Let's see. And fold it in so I can hand sew the end. And I'll fold this one down too. And fold that over. You have to hand sew it because it's too bulky to put on the sewing machine, but it's just a little bit. So let me get this sewn up and then we'll show you how it looks. I've stitched up my end. I've got my casing here ready to run my ribbon through it so we can tie it up. And I'm still using satin binding that you can get anywhere that they sell sewing supplies, Walmart, Hobby Lobby, Joann Fabrics, anywhere that sells sewing supplies. How about this? My baby bed is finished. I pulled the ribbon all the way through. It brought the sides up a little bit to make it safer for the baby. I need to work on my bows a little bit, but I think that's pretty good. And it'll work out for you too. I know most of us, when we take care of babies or we had our babies, we always put pillows around them. Wherever we put them. You put them on the couch, you put pillows around them. You put them on the bed, you put pillows around them. This simulates putting pillows all around your baby, and it'll keep the baby a little safer. Just remember, babies roll, and they like to move, and they can start rolling when they're only a month old, so you need to keep an eye on them. So wherever you take this little bed to put them, they should be in a place where you can see them every minute. I can see a lot of uses for this little bed, especially if you're out playing in the yard in the shade and you want the baby to get some fresh air. This is a heavier baby nest because I made it with that quilt. And we're almost done with the quilt. We have just a little bit more left, and I think my next video I'm going to make some baby bibs out of it and possibly a little pillow to go in the bed. So thank you for watching. We really appreciate everyone. And please, please subscribe. I promise I'm going to keep making videos. This one was a little tricky, so thank you for watching, and see you next time on Chipmunk Crafting Corner. Thank you, and have a really good day.